Hi everyone, welcome to another Howard's Coin Finds and the 5 cent coins from Woody, then at Willys Milk Bar. I got $170 of coins, $150 of $1, which I've already put a video up. And these are $20 of 5 cents. There's a couple of tens, probably only going to be $1 or something. And so roughly 400 coins to check. I'm not going to video the whole lot because, well, let's face it, it's going to take ages to do all of them. Absolute massive load. So I'll check these and I'll get back with the results. And these are the 5 cent results. I had 400 5 cent pieces to check. Actually, it's a bit less, about 380 or something. There's some tens in there, but there was nothing in those. So I had $20 worth, so it was about 19 bucks worth to check, and $1 of tens. So out of that, I ended up with, well, there's 2 in here, 291s, or 291s, 292s, 2016 changeover, and a 98 error coin. So I'll show them up a bit closer. Okay, so we'll start here, 2016 changeover. They made, I think it was 4.8 million of these, somewhere there, close to the 5. Nice. Got the old, well, penny, half penny, reverse on there. Yeah, nice. So look out for these with the die clash error. There's a couple of obtuse, which means raised, just like the edge of that penny there, or half penny, whichever one it is, and it's raised, and there's one here and one here, and it's die clash. And what it is if you look at those there, it's die clash. So that there and that there, if you can picture them, they look like antennae. The die clash, it's pushed into the obverse die and it's indented it, and it's produced an obtuse that's raised, a couple of antennas just there. So look for them, because I'm not sure how much they're going for now, but they're worth a bit of money. And the other thing to look out for on these and the 2015, well, all the 5 cent pieces is missing SDs on there from die fill. It's not because they ever miss putting in the die, not a chance. It'll be die fill. Could be die wear, depends how bad, because it has to wear a fair bit. If the die wore that much, this would too. So I dare say whenever these are missing, it's from die fill, because this would all have to wear at the same rate, because it's tucked away in there, you know. Yeah, look for them, 2016. Nice, low mint. So there's that one. And then we'll go on to this 1998. And it's got die wear to the edges of the claws there, inside. That's a cud on there, so die chip. And then you'll see in here doubling inside. So you see all that double in there. And that's, if you picture this on the die, it's actually incused, which means pushed in. And so where they cut out the design of the echidna, the very edges of it are starting to wear away. And so when it's pressed, the metal goes into that worn bit and then into the empty part where the claw is. So it just creates another empty chamber as it wears. Little bit going on here, but look for them. You get them on the fingers here. I call them pinky ring, and the middle finger. You get them all on there. Nice big cuts and die cracks. Yeah, and die wear. A lot of die wear. look for the echidna. Sometimes you get a die crack between the nose and the 5 on certain 5-cent pieces, but check them all. And it looks like his tongue's coming out and licking the 5. So look for them, that's a die crack. The 2001, it's got a die crack going up here, and when you turn it around like this, they're calling it the flamingo because it gets this beak come down here. That looks like a flamingo. 2001, but again, check all your 5-cent pieces because it could happen on any coin. And of course, the less known about the one you find, then the rarer it's going to be and worth more money. So 98, these are pretty common on the 98, so check all your 98s for getting errors on the back there. And check the obverse too. You know, you get little die chips, mostly die chips. You don't get much die wear or die fill, pretty rare. Okay, so we're going to the others. So these last 6, these 2 here are example coins to show you. The 91s and the 92s. These are the die variety, the large SD variety. So they both of these had the large SD, and I found another 2. The 1993 can also get the large SD, and the 1994. 91's 30 million, nearly anyway. 92's 52 million. The 93s are 93 million, pretty easy. And the 94s are a massive 146 million. And believe it or not, I'm working out what I've got. The 94s seem to be the hardest to find, you know, even though it's our biggest mintage. So they didn't do many 94s with the large SD, I can tell you that. So anyway, I'll show you these together, this one and this one, and then these 2, just so you can see a difference. But the large SD on all 4 are exactly the same. The standard SD on these could be varying in a little bit between each other, but you'll see the difference. I'll show it up close. Okay, this is the 91. So the SD is large on that one, the same as the other one that I haven't shown you. And the standard SD is, well, a little bit smaller. But the large SD is like, I always say it's like a cobra snake coming out of the basket. It's stretched. It's more like a straight line between the bottom and the top, but the bottom is more like a flat and then a cobra head. Whereas the standard is, the middle is not stretched, you've got more of a curve, So that's your standard S. Standard S. Large SD. There you go, stretched, standard. And they're all the same on all 4 coins. Large, standard. Beautiful. Alright, so these 2, the 91 and 92 with the large SD. Just thought I'd put them together. I'll show you the 92 standard in a sec, but these are exactly the same. They're just stretched out. This one's a little worn down, a little double, and they do thicken up because if you look at the 5-cent pieces, they can get die fill and around the edge and then thicken up a bit. But that is definitely 2 of the large SD. That's the other 92 with the large SD. Bit dirtier and worn too. But you can tell by that stretch, that stretchy Z, but I just say it looks like a cobra coming out of the basket. So that's the 2 92s. I'll show you the 92 standard, and that's the standard. You can see it's smaller. Yeah, but on all of them, the 91, 92, 93, 94, just look for that large SD. Just a stretch snake, the cobra. So yeah, So a set of them go for, you know, not bad. I think $15 to $20. Yeah, the hardest one is the 94 to find. Okay, so that brings me to the end of another search, 5-cent coins. So yeah, 291 large SD, 292 large SD. You can see there, just stretched out like a snake. A 2016 changeover, low mint, 4.8 million, I think they are, somewhere there, close to 5. And a 1998, which is 8 million. Error coin with die wear to the design edges. So the edges inside the die, right on it, are all starting to wear. They would probably be like a nice drop off, you know, into the claw or any of the design. But instead of that nice drop off, it just here it wears away. And it comes in, fills that up, and then in, and you get that round bump on there. Alright, so that's your error. So very good. Thanks for watching. Until my next video, subscribe, like, share, and comment. And until then, bye bye.